All right, team. Welcome to the ISTQB foundational level training. Hope that you have attended the orientation session 1 and 2 that we had last week. I would like to know how many of you were present there and how many of you are actually directly joining today. So that will give me a kind of a picture to lay out how the sessions are going to go, and I can point you to the right links and the required information. So how many of you are already there in, okay, probably I know most of you would have presented. So let me take the other way, who were not present in the orientation. Okay, so I would strongly encourage to watch the orientation session 1 and 2 uh, that you would have received as a link in the email. Just 1 second, please. Sorry. So yeah, I would strongly encourage to go and watch the orientation session 1 and 2. Again, the same questions that I'm hearing, like, is this is only foundational level? Yes, it's going to be only foundational level for the next 20-25 sessions. And let me tell you, this is going to be a recorded live that we will be playing the recorded video which I have done some time back for all the foundational level. Like, for example, if you attended the orientation, basically what a foundational level consists of. So these are the details that I have discussed in the orientation, and you can go into the syllabus details, but if not, you can have a quick glance in the home page. If you just go into the foundational level certified tester, here is the whole course. We have dealt this whole training into these 6 chapters that you can see here, starting from fundamentals of testing, understanding in a very, very detailed way why is the testing necessary, what is testing is all about, 7 testing principles, fundamental test process, psychology of testing, code of ethics. Uh, First 3 sessions will be dealt on chapter 1, and likewise after the chapter 1, again I have a document to hand over. I will be giving the document for reading it again. Then the subsequent video before we get into chapter 2 would have discussed some of the frequently asked questions from that chapter 1, and I did it in a more of a survey kind of a mode. Like, I present a question to the people audience there, and you can definitely make out an answer for you, and then I would have shown the results clearly, how many people were able to answer it correctly and everything. Okay, so before these sessions, there is an orientation session 1 and 2, which you have received the link in your email. Definitely you should have received a link in the email. Before you join the next one tomorrow, the next session tomorrow, I would strongly encourage to watch those orientation session 1 and 2. It's more like a background. So this is actually starting from day 1 today. Orientation is already done. The link has already been passed to everybody who are present today. You would have received it. And we are starting with day 1 today, basically. So this is the whole set of chapters, and from an examination point of view, again, I can talk about a quick overview just for this, because there are a lot of people, at least few of them are new today. So this whole thing is going to be foundational plus advanced level. If you are looking for an advanced level, you should have a prerequisite of a foundational level. It's a mandatory. But if you just want to take a foundational level, happy to take only foundational level. If you're in the beginning of the career, for foundational level, these are the syllabus, this is the topic, and you'll have 40 questions, 1 hour time, all multiple choice questions, no negative marking. And depending on the country that where you are in, you can go and write in any online prometric centers. You can book a slot, and you can go for writing the exam. I have shown all that in the orientation 1. Where do you go, which country, how do you choose, and all that. 65% is a pass percentage, so you should out of 40 you should be able to answer 26, 27 correctly. So that's it. If you do all that, then you will get the foundation level certification. Once you complete the foundational level certification, once we complete the training for foundational level, immediately with a few 2-3 days of a gap, we are going to start with the advanced level. So people who want to continue that journey with the advanced level, you're happy to continue those sessions. And if somebody wants to already completed foundational level, and if you're joining this package, my suggestion is even go through this foundational level, because a lot of topics that I'm going to deal here will also be revisited in the advanced level as well in a very detailed way. So either of the way, the videos that we're going to play here for the next 20 sessions, 22 sessions, all going to be very important from an advanced level point of view also. All right, so that's mainly. So what we're going to do is it's all recorded live, um, but I will be definitely there throughout the sessions, and I will be there for a Q&A, question and answers. The next day when we're going to start, right, either next day or at the end of the session, I will be taking like solid 20 minutes to 30 minutes on the Q&A or from the topic that you have gone through. For example, today we're going to look at, let's say, so why we are doing this way, because this is all concepts and there is no major change in all these things. So I would like to give more time for the Q&A. So that's the way we're going to make it as a live, and then we'll take a lot of Q&As, spend good time on discussing the questions from that topic. All right, so any questions before we, Ashna, Ruxana, are you there? Okay, so but before that, we get into the live recordings. Anybody has any questions? Okay, I'm really sorry related to the uh, fees and everything. You're talking about the exam fees or you're talking about the training fees? Exam fees I can definitely show you, but not the training fees. Training fees, you can just write an email. One second, please. Exam fees, definitely, yes, I can show you. So you go to the website, and here you go to ISTQB Worldwide, and you can say find an exam provider, or yeah, find an exam provider. You need to choose which country that you belongs to. Uh, by the way, which country, Nita, we can pick up straight away that website if you're interested. Otherwise, I can show anything. Like last time I have showed the UK one. Okay, you're USA, so you can see it from somewhere in the town. United States of America. So it has a website called ISTQB, and this is its website. And you have certifications, foundational level, the syllabus, sample exam questions. It should be somewhere here. How to register, steps for getting the certification. You can look at the exam center locations. Just that, you know, the way they have organized the site will be different from place to place. So you can search the location from here and you can find out. This is how you can schedule an exam here. Let me just check if there is anything here. I think this is where we went for, right? Yeah. ISTQB foundational level, the fees is 250. And from a foundational level, you just want to take the Agile Test Engineer, then it's just 150. Obviously, if someone does not go through for whatever the reason, and if you want to reappear, there will be only a 50% of the fees. So these are the different fee structures. Advanced level is 200, expert level is 375. So did you find the required information, Nita, now? It's just more like an exploring it on that site, because I cannot really explore in all the countries, but yeah, just exploring on that site will help. Anyone has any other questions before we get into the training? It's all multiple choice, no negative marking. 65% is a cutoff percentage for providing the certification. Any other questions before we start with the video one or the live sessions one today? So while watching the video, keep your questions noted in a short way. And after the session is done, the videos will be available to you. You can again watch it and form your question in a full-fledged way so that we can discuss before we start with the next session tomorrow. After the CTFL session, do you suggest we take the exam or do you think we should complete both? No. So my suggestion is you cannot take advanced directly like that. So my suggestion is you can take the training if you want. It might help when you go for the foundational level, but if you think it's going to be too much of information for you, my suggestion is to go and complete the exam, because the videos will be anyway available to you. You can come back later and start watching the advanced videos and take up the advanced exam. Take it as separate so it will not be too much of a burden for you. But content point of view, definitely it will help. So, but even then I would suggest you to go ahead separately and take it up. All right, any other questions? Ashna, are you there?
Yes, Shankar, I'm there.
All right, so pretty much, yeah, start with the
recorded.
Yep.
Okay, team, then just give me a minute. I would be playing the recorded video. If you have any issue while there's no audio or video, please put a message and then we would assist as needed. And please note down all your questions that you have while the session is going on. That will be addressed tomorrow in the first 30 minutes by Shankar. Okay? Thank you.